Hello everybody, it's Pam SD with Pam SD Mini Costuming. Wanted to revisit the She-ra one-of-a-kind that I'm working on for my own collection. A lot has changed since my original concept and original ideas. So let's talk about how process can be extremely organic and you just need to kind of roll with whatever happens. I would like to show you the work table, which is not exactly what I would say the neatest thing ever, and I actually straightened it up before I started this video, but you can see there's a lot going on here. It's taking up the whole table. Let's start over here. These were some original sketches. I'm going to go underneath to place I thought I was going, but you know, eventually you get to a point where you go, yeah, I just hate that. So I let that go and I moved on to this sketch, which is much more similar to the Sideshow's premium format statue. Took some inspiration from that when I drew this, and I liked it well enough, but it just didn't prove feasible. I had some real issues trying to make this piece, and mostly because of the shape of the doll I'm using. You can see I did a lot of work trying to figure out exactly what pieces would go where, and it just never came together the way I wanted to, which is why the project got put on hold for so long. Sometimes I hit a snag and I just need to walk away. And that's always good advice. Don't push too hard in the creative process. Kind of let things just happen. If it's not going the way you would like it to, walk away for a little while. So I had always intended to use the pieces from the Lady Commander figure. And these pieces, boots, this is the belt. These pieces are from her armor. You can see there's more of it over here. These are shoulder pieces. These are all from her. I'm probably going to wind up not using some of this. This is also shoulder armor. I'll be using that. And then I realized I had an extra set of Red Sonja gloves from Phicen TBLeague. So all of those got a nice coat of gold spray paint. I cannot remember where I got this sword, but it's obviously not the correct sword. I'm still on the search for that, and eventually I will have the correct sword. These are the hands from Lady Commander. I'm missing one. I'm not quite sure where that went, but it's been living in a box for well over a year, so you know, you just never know. So anyway, here's the belt. That piece I did save, and this is the new skirt pattern. You can see this is completely different than where I had originally planned to go. I drew quite a bit of inspiration from Hot Toys Wonder Woman skirt and from Wonder Woman comics because I really like her, and I like the well, I want to say it's more little more samurai than it is gladiator. So I really like the way this is going. I made lots of little straps. Keep all these things on. That way if I ever want to take this off the figure, I can, but I doubt very seriously I'm going to be doing that. These feet had to have brand new holes put in them. I filled them with epoxy sculpt and then used the pegs from the body to make the proper fitting, and then let it dry, and now they're popped on there nice and tight. So she has really good mobility in her ankles, but she stands very solidly. These are great boots, by the way. So this is the Red Sonja shield. It has an eagle on the front of it, and at some point I'm going to overlay some more sculpting. I will be turning this into a Pegasus. Not quite sure how that's going to happen. I have some vague ideas on that, but that's an entirely different project. For now, it just got a nice coat of gold. But the big thing was this helmet. She-ra has a very distinctive looking helmet, and I kind of wanted to go more warrior than princess. These wings are metal. I found them at, of all places, you know, good old Hobby Lobby, and painted them gold. And this base is from a Phicen called Valkyrie, And I'm going to go right back over here, and we're going to take a look. These are the wings that came on the Valkyrie helmet. Pop those off because they were really big. As you can see, they came off pretty easily. And I glued the others in place. And it's going to need a strap so it stays on her head better. But I'm quite pleased with this. It's kind of heavy, so it definitely has to have a strap. So I want to talk about this little jewel on the top. I went to Michael's and went through the discount jewelry. I was looking for oval-shaped jewels, and this is what I found. You can see clearance. We love clearance. Start out like this. I cut all the metal off of them. They are definitely metal. And then I hold them. I have my handy-dandy Dremel, and I use that to then shave off all of the sharp points until I get a nice smooth edge, and then I paint that gold. And I'll be gluing one of those on her chest piece, which is right here. Now this also is from Lady Commander. Originally I had not intended to use this piece. I was going to build all of the chest piece out of the same thing that this is made of. But then I realized that shape is kind of where I want to go. It has the She-Ra shape, but it's not blatantly like the cartoon. So I'm kind of liking how this is going. It will get some gold. I just haven't had a chance to do that yet. Plus, ran out of spray paint. Gonna have to go back and get some. That's always helpful. So one more thing, I want to talk about how I'm making those pieces for the skirt. This is going to go in here. This is pretty easy. The white is getting Wonder Under, and then the gold gets interfacing. I cut the piece I want out of the white, and then I turn everything upside down and iron it onto gold, and then I come back and trim it and leave a little bit. These are getting, they're a little stiff, and I may yet redo this shape because I'm not quite happy with how it lays against the body, but that's pretty much how that works. It's pretty easy. Originally I thought I might just paint the gold on, but I didn't like the way that looked. This is a much cleaner, crisper line, and I like that. So yeah, these are the tools. Always gonna have medical clamps laying around because those are really good for holding things and pulling things through. Nice little shaving piece here for plastic, little tiny piece of scissors. Wire cutters are awesome for cutting apart plastic pieces. I did a lot of this work with these pliers right here. They're not in focus. There they go. So they're kind of cheap. Got regular needle nose, Dremel, and can't do anything without 30-second fuse. So that's pretty much it. I hope you're inspired to do your own work. And if you have any questions about anything I'm doing, just send me a message. I'd be happy to help. Again, this is Pam SD. If you like what you see, subscribe. Talk to you soon. Bye.